regarding creativity, because that's very subjective, how do
Mm-mm.
you assess if one is good, bad? Because there's a big subjective element in terms of preference and taste.
Well,
So it
the
would really
taste is
vary.
important. It's always important uh, that it has to be done in good taste.
Yeah.
To
So
me, that's the number one. The right proportion,
yeah. So
the right color mix, and the fabrication should, and the quality
yeah.
of work.
So there's really an element that it will vary, right, from
Yes,
person to person,
yes.
depending on
On how he
how he
conceptualize,
looks,
how
how
he
he his outlook,
correct.
his personality.
Yeah.
Are you involved in the other businesses in your family, or this is your
I
main
guess this is my
focus?
strength. I might as well be more effective on this one.
But you wear the board director hat for the rest of the
Well,
businesses.
I do, and with a business background, so I also have some
Yeah,
knowledge. So, and then I also sit in the as a
as a
board of
shareholder.
trustee,
Yeah.
not only in our company, but as board of trustee, member of the board of trustee in the National Museum of the Philippines. And I also sit as a commissioner in our local Cebu City Tourism Commission.
What advice would you impart uh, up and coming designers out there who want to follow your path or who want to excel in this field given the success you've had all these years?
Maybe focus on your work and strive for excellence in your in your in your work. It's not all glamour. There's hard work behind it.
And disappointments will come,
There
of
are
course,
disappointments,
failures,
there are mistakes, there are errors.
and
You learn from your mistake and not to repeat it. You learn. That's it. Um, there are also errors that becomes a masterpiece. You never know, but then it comes out much nicer. But then behind it is still hard work.
okay. What about in your pastime, Tito? Books, movies, series, or sports? Do you play
I
golf
don't have
or
sports. I only swim,
swim?
and a lot. Well, yeah, I watch Netflix. A lot of series.
The series, the Korean ones, or
Not really, but it's more
the
more
US
of,
shows?
yeah. And then yeah, I guess shopping, window shopping. You learn a lot. It's like merchandising and the way they present it, or on details.
Mm. Okay. What about the local Cebuano scene? What can you say about Cebu as a whole, given a lot of new restaurants opening, a lot of
Yes, I'm glad.
hotels,
And
better roads, hopefully, because traffic very bad. It's quite narrow everywhere.
we can't help with the narrow roads because we're an old city. We just
Yeah.
look forward that there would be a better. We can't help either because Cebu is progressive, so there'll be more cars, so more sales for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yes.
Well, that industry, the car industry, is booming. So
Yeah, it's
we're
booming.
grateful, but the road issue has to
Yes,
be
it will take.
addressed.
So I wish na lang na maybe someday we will have our public transport on a like the LRT in Manila, wherein it can transport our local workers, our instead of staying put more in Cebu City, but they can go home to the other municipalities every day, so they can be with their family, and then we can establish all the other, so they can go home with their family, and like maybe in 30 minutes they're already in the now, so we can decongest the city.
Mm, mm. Okay.
So maybe that's one way of decongesting the city because we cannot do anything anymore with the old section of Cebu where we have the narrow roads. But hopefully in the future, in the new developments, they will create a better road system.
What about during the pandemic? Because we came from a very bad COVID pandemic. How
True.
did you thrive in the industry during those very difficult times?
I was very lucky in a way because on the last day, my friends at the JC's International's Sinulog group, they brought in a pickup load of fabrics to be made into PPEs. So all my workers being in the front line were had work. So we were might be closed down in our showroom, but we were working the whole time. We didn't price it as a commercial, but it's more on, on a basis that parang it's almost like a giveaway price. As long as I can pay their daily salaries, their wages, and the materials that we use. So they at least they were working the whole time. And at the same time, we also had we were able to organize with different designers from different parts of the country. Um, and this is the Philippine Fashion Coalition. And from that movement, we were able to convince Congressman Tof de Venecia to create, to pass a bill on the creative bill to
Great.
help the industry. So I guess despite of the lull, we were quite productive.
Okay. How do you combat the many uncertainties of life? Because life is, of course, very uncertain, unpredictable. How do you approach? Because to
I try
anyone
to be
out there,
positive.
it's always a struggle to,
I know
in terms of career, regardless of who you are,
Correct.
where you come from.
sometimes I get affected, I get a little tense, but then you just have to think positive, uh, pray to God.
Are you religious or spiritual, Tito?
Kinda. I'm a religious person, so I believe in God. So I guess I leave it to Him to guide me and to give me the light, what step to take. So that gives me the strength.
Any message to whoever might be watching this?
I'd like to invite them
Whoever.
for our coming shows. Actually, there's one on this August 28th.
This month,
Yes. Um, my the CHAC, I mean, this is the Cebu Historical and Arts Commission, will be giving an award. Cebuanong Bahandi, meaning treasure, Cebuano treasure.
okay.
So just like Kenneth, he was awarded last year. So on August 28th, I'll be given a special award, a distinct award.
That's here or
This
Manila?
coming
Here in
August
Cebu?
28th here in Cebu, uh, the award of Sugbuanong Bahandi, and I'd like to thank Chuck for giving me this award, and the rest of the Cebuano designers will be paying tribute their fashion with my kind of they'll be creating a collection that will reflect my kind of fashion. And then I'll be producing the BISTI, which is the art and fashion show at the New Star on November 14th. So watch out for it.
Tito.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. And more power to you on
Thank
your
you.
future endeavors.
Thank you.
Salamat.